What's up everyone, it's Cody, back again with another video. Today, I'm going to give you 5 ideas for side hustles in 2021 that will put your software engineering skills to good use. Not only will I tell you the ideas, but I'll also walk you through how to do them. Open source projects can be a fantastic side hustle for software engineers. Every open source project I started was because I wanted to try something out that wasn't possible between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. The main issue with open source work is it's freely available, which might seem like the antithesis of a side hustle. That was true until GitHub Sponsors launched, which gave open source maintainers the ability to monetize their projects. Caleb Porzio, the creator of Livewire, which is a library for Laravel, which is a framework for PHP, is actually able to earn a full-time living from his sponsors on GitHub. In a post from June 2020, Caleb outlined how he went from making $0 per year to over $100,000 working on Livewire. He was able to accomplish this through 3 distinct phases. The first phase was just adding the sponsorship option to his project, which helped him bring in $573 per month, or $6,879 a year. The next phase involved launching a new piece of software that was only available to sponsors until he reached 75 total sponsors. Caleb dubbed this technique sponsorware, and it helped him add an additional $11,000 per year. The third and final phase was the most effective. He started adding sponsored screencasts to teach others how to use his open source software. This took him from $40,000 in earnings to over $100,000 in just 3 months. One of the biggest lessons Caleb learned was charging an impactful amount of money for the sponsorship. If you have a $1 tier, people will pay that over a $14 tier. However, the same people that will likely pay $1 will also pay $70 or $9 or even $14. Caleb has 3 tiers consisting of a $7, $9, and $14 option. The highest tier is required to unlock the educational content, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Yes, Caleb's situation involved quite a bit of luck, but it's also not impossible. Will you be able to replace your day job with open source work? Probably not, but you could certainly augment your current income by simply making a useful library, building an audience, and then charging an impactful amount of money for it. If you want to start making money through the GitHub sponsor program, you'll need to first join the waiting list with either your personal GitHub account or your organization if you have one. Once you get into the program, you'll be able to start receiving donations directly on GitHub for your open source projects. You'll want to follow what Caleb did to get the most out of the program. I'll leave a link to both Caleb's article and the GitHub sponsors page in the description just below the like button. Medium revolutionized the world of written content through a platform that catered to both content producers and consumers. On the content creation side, you have the incredibly stripped down text editor that allows you to just focus on your writing. This carries through to the reading experience where you are presented with incredibly clean articles that are easy to scan through. They even did away with those pesky advertisements. This is where writing Medium articles as a side hustle comes into play. Medium has a partner program, which is a similar concept to YouTube or TikTok in that they share their revenue with their creators. Where it differs is Medium is entirely funded by their paid subscribers. Every time someone views your article that is a paid subscriber, you make money. Readers that don't have a Medium membership are entitled a few free premium articles per month, and you have the ability to share special links with your friends and family that lets them bypass the paywall entirely. In terms of potential earnings, it can vary quite a bit. Shelby Church revealed that she made over $6,000 from a single article. I also know some people personally that have made between $200 and $500 per month. Cantor's Paradise, which is a Medium publication, reported their writers earn on average 5.5 cents per word published or $55 per 1,000 words. For myself, as someone that wrote a lot on Medium and then stopped, I make anywhere from $2 to $10 per month. There's a chance I'll start writing on Medium again in the future, so I'll leave a link to my profile down below the subscribe button if you want to check out my previous work, or follow me to keep up with my future work. If you want to write Medium articles yourself, it's as simple as signing up for an account and then start writing. In order to build an audience, I'd recommend submitting your article to Medium publications like Cantor's Paradise, which will help you build a following of loyal readers. Once you meet the eligibility requirements, link in the description, you can apply to become a partner and start earning money. This next one is relatively straightforward and isn't as daunting as you might think, as it's creating a single WordPress theme. I'm not saying create 20 WordPress themes or even a couple. I'm saying create a single WordPress theme and then list it exclusively on Envato's theme forest. Avada, which is a top selling theme so far in 2021, has already made 1,900 sales. The theme sells for $60, which means it has made $114,000 in 2021 alone. Of course, this was listed on Envato, which takes a percentage ranging from 37.5% if you have no sales and dropping down to 12.5% if you have more than $75,000 in sales. Let's just say the average fee for Avada this year has been 25%. That would still leave the author with $85,500 in sales before paying taxes. However, that's not where things end. This theme has been out for over 8 years and has sold over 721,000 copies. Themes can go on sale, so let's just assume the average price someone paid for this was $30, which is 50% off its regular price. After Envato takes their 12.5% cut, that would leave the author with $18,926,250, which is more than enough money to peace out and sip on some Mai Tais on a beach in New Zealand for the rest of your days. I can already see the comments, but Cody, Avada is a full website builder. It offers a ton of value. Not everyone will sell almost 750,000 themes. And to that I say, you are correct. Avada is not the normal, but before I give some numbers that are achievable, I want to explain why I used this theme as an example. This WordPress theme shows that you can make a full-time living by only maintaining one theme. When I thought about making WordPress themes in the past, I quickly became overwhelmed thinking I'd need to create a dozen or more of these themes in order to make any kind of money. Looking at what one theme did in lifetime sales was enough to make me realize that that just isn't the case. Let's look at The Isle, which is a WordPress theme for weddings, which is a fantastic niche to target considering most people getting married are more than happy to spend money on things they otherwise wouldn't. This theme was released in 2019, which is fairly recent, and is the top-selling wedding theme for 2021 at just 10 copies being sold. At $69 per copy, that means the author had $517.50 after accounting for fees. That's only for 2021 though. If we look at sales over the last 2 years, it has made 1,637 sales, so the lifetime earnings are closer to $85,000. Can this author quit their job and go live on a beach? No. Can they go off and buy a Tesla Model Y Performance Edition with self-driving capabilities and still have money left over to YOLO on some Tesla stock? Yes. If WordPress isn't for you, don't worry, you can sell other themes on ThemeForest. Nuri, which is a ghost theme, sold 1,152 copies for an estimated total sales of $50,000. If you want to focus on HTML website templates, Metronic, which is a bootstrap theme, has sold 94,968 copies, which translates into nearly $5 million in sales. As with the other side hustles, links to ThemeForest will be in the description. Similar to creating a WordPress theme, you can also sell code to others with the same Envato account. This time you'll be using a website called Code Canyon, which lets you sell code, scripts, and plugins. This essentially lets you work on side projects, and if it becomes functional, instead of trying to turn it into a full-blown product or application, you can just sell it to others and let them figure out how to market it. We already talked about how Envato works, so I won't bore you with those same details again. Perfex is the top-selling PHP script on Code Canyon with 13,924 sales at $59 per copy, which is just shy of $720,000 in total sales. Perfex is a self-hosted CRM tool that lets you manage invoices on projects, manage subscriptions for your customers, create project proposals, and even create recurring expenses. Essentially, this is an entire CRM platform with a one-time price of $59. I'm not a lawyer and this is not legal advice, but you might be able to buy this product with an extended license and have a CRM SaaS program mostly ready to go. Code Canyon doesn't end with PHP though. Universal is a template for building an Android application where the buyer says what application they want to build, input a few items, and then they receive an APK that is ready for them to release to the Play Store. They also provide the source code so Android developers can use the template to bootstrap development of a new project. This sells for $29 and has made 6,539 sales, which is about $166,000. If you aren't interested in creating a full user experience for generating an Android app, the second best-selling Android template is Material X, and it only provides a framework for new applications. It has sold 3,507 copies, or about $65,000 in revenue. If you want to focus on JavaScript forms instead of mobile apps, Smart Forms has done really well with 4,259 sales at $11 each, leaving the author with $35,000. Code Canyon probably won't make you rich, but it could be a great spot to sell your code that otherwise would have been forgotten about. Bug bounties are a great way to earn extra income if you work in security or have an interest in the field. Unfortunately, most of the information around how to make consistent money through these programs are behind paywalls, given that many programs have a minimum payout of $500 and the highest payments getting into the six-figure range. Not surprising that people aren't talking about this lucrative side hustle. For example, Google paid out $6.7 million in bug bounty rewards in 2020 alone. The money was split among 662 researchers in 62 different countries, with the highest reward being $132,500. Generally speaking, bug bounty programs are looking for security exploits. So if you find a small UX bug, you probably shouldn't expect compensation. On the other hand, if you're able to show that SQL injection is possible on Facebook's newsfeed, then you can probably expect a sizable reward. If you want to learn more, I'll drop some links to HackerOne and BugCrowd in the description. Both of those are directories for finding out which companies have these bug bounty programs in place. Which of these 5 side hustles are you going to start this year? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you'd like a part 2 of this video. I have quite a few other ideas, but that would have made this video far too long. So if you'd like to hear more about those ideas, let me know and I can make a part 2. If you want to hold yourself accountable with your side hustle, I'd also encourage you to join our Discord community and tell us what you are building. It's also a great spot to ask for help or just bounce ideas off of others. That's it. That's the video.